What's up?
Hello. Ready?
Yeah. Ugh.
Right off the bat there, huh?
Yeah, now I'm feeling a little tired.
Uh, yeah, me too. This idle life is getting too comfortable.
Hmm. Have you
Trying to go
been?
the
I was just gonna ask, have you been going to the gym at all?
I tried. It didn't work very well, but I can still do some of the workouts on the machine we have here, so I've been doing that. But I've been lacking my runner's high.
Have you been able to like walk?
Walking is fine, but it's just not the same.
Hmm.
I really like running, but I'm hoping it'll get better eventually. I mean, it better. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor. But soon, I'm hoping it'll get better and not take the multiple weeks that they told me it might.
I think that in the game, shows you may be in. For me, it said a matchmaking error.
Oh, here, I'll get back to the lobby. Yeah, I ran for like 4 minutes and then had to stop and felt like I had to do a walk of shame to the door. It says you're in the game.
Shows me in the lobby with you.
Alright, already up. Yeah, now it says you're not in the game anymore.
Ugh.
I lost all that weight I'd put on because I haven't been able to do as much. So that's fun.
You say you lost weight.
Well, I've been building muscle and I definitely lost it all back to where I started.
Well, building muscle takes a really long time.
I've always been someone who can, like, my weight will fluctuate quickly. Like, I had put on a couple pounds. Also, take into context, I had been going to the gym and working out and like doing muscle building exercises for at least, I want to say 2 months, but time is like weird for me because it just like I'll wake up at after New Year's Eve and it'll be March. So I don't know, but I know that I had been going for at least 2 months doing like muscle building stuff and trying, and yeah, that's gone now.
Well, you don't lose all your muscle that quick. It's only been what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, but I don't know, the scale says different.
Well, there's a lot of things that factor into the number on the scale. Like if you drank 16 ounces of water, it would say you're up a pound.
Well, I think I've told you before that I know that, and when I like am weighing myself, I do it when I first wake up and don't drink any water or anything, and usually, not to be graphic, but I use the restroom before, because that's how you get the best number if you don't drink any water and you clear out your system. But I don't know. That's just what it says. So are you already fighting people?
But yeah, you didn't lose all that muscle that quickly. Like that's just not how it works. It takes a very long time to build muscle, and it also takes a very long time to lose it. I would say what you need to make sure you're doing is just
more game smoothie this morning. And been eating more. It's also hard to do that when it's like hard for my brain to do that when I don't also get to work out too. If that makes any sense? It feels like I need to like have the exchange. I don't know. Maybe that proves I'm thinking about it the wrong way.
I mean, what I would say to you is you shouldn't be worried about like gaining any weight. Like you could put on 10 pounds and that would still all end up being, healthy pretty much.
I do need to preface that I am 5'2", so that sits different on me than it would on you.
Yeah, I know. But you said you're, what, 95 pounds?
Yeah.
So you're still underweight by like 10 pounds or something. And if you're someone who did have muscle, it's even more important that you have muscle.
Yeah, that is very true. I guess it just feels better to gain weight when I am working out because I'm like, I can be sure this is muscle, you know? But I mean, I do eat a vegan diet, so it's not like I'll be clogging my arteries. Well, we got company. 2 people. Oh boy. No, it's a bunny. I don't want to kill a bunny. Well, that is great because they killed me. Yep. Bugs, don't look at me like that. I didn't end up killing them. Oh damn. I hate those poachers. People be waiting outside the shop too. People come in with their Bitcoin and then they'll kill them to take it. I do like his back.
How much weight have you lost? Like from what you put on?
I was like up a couple pounds. I'm back to where I started, so I'm back to 95.
Well, I mean, honestly, your weight can fluctuate that much on a daily basis. I usually try and tell people it's not really worth weighing yourself every single day, only because you'll probably draw incorrect conclusions because, I mean, like what I said as an example, is like you could drink, 2 cups of water and be 1 pound heavier. When you have your weight on the scale is composed of so many things. It's composed of how hydrated you are, how much sodium intake you had, whether or not you went to the bathroom. All these things are giant factors that can fluctuate your weight by like 3 or 4 pounds. I mean, there's times where I might weigh 188 one morning, then 191 the next, and I ate the same exact amount of calories, the same exercise, but that's just a very normal process. So I wouldn't look at it as like, and you only haven't been exercising for like 2 weeks. Like there's no way, there's no possible way on earth you've lost that much muscle mass in that short amount of time.
Well, I hope you're right. I do have to kind of weigh myself almost every day. That's just because of the medication that I'm on. My doctor likes me to keep track, unfortunately.
I
because
would
it's not
make it a
something I
goal.
enjoy.
If you're at 95 right now and you were 97, I would make it a goal that you're anywhere between like 98 to 100, like 1 month a week.
Yeah, I'll try. Oh my, lots of people here.
I mean, you don't have to do it, but in terms of like being a healthy body weight, being stronger, having more energy, this is really important.
I'm more concerned about the energy aspect of it. I have been feeling very low energy of late, and I don't like to say this, but it has been kind of consistent with when I changed my diet so drastically. But
And you're down about 5 pounds since you changed your diet.
yeah, about
So I mean,
up
that's
a little, but
to me that's
that
like a
was when I
very
was working
clear
out.
indication that it's occurring because you're not eating enough.
Yeah, it's hard because I eat till I'm full, and then I mean the smoothies have helped for sure. That big scoop of peanut butter and the banana, the Orgain protein have helped fill me up, but they definitely fill me up for a while.
Yeah, but now you need to like make your shakes even bigger.
Really. Ooh.
Like if your
Okay.
shakes right now are like 500 calories, make them like 40% bigger, make it 700 calories.
Oh yeah, it's just a lot to eat.
Well,
Oh!
liquid calories are pretty easy to do any other way. That will be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, you say that. I wasn't able to finish my smoothie this morning, but I'll definitely try. I mean, like, I don't feel like, when you said you don't have to do it, I don't feel like I have to do anything that you're telling me. But I know that there's merit in what you're saying. So, like, especially because it would be really great to not hear around my home that I look like a cancer patient, which is just not true, but if I put on some muscle, then they couldn't say anything. It's kind of the goal. Not to please them, but just to have everybody shut the fuck up for a second.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be a healthy vegan, that's what you got to do. It's not really, honestly, it's not really much of a choice. Like, your choices are be unhealthy, not have energy, not feel good, or be healthy and feel good. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like you have to up your calories. If you don't, this will continue, and this is why people fall out off of veganism. And I am living through 10 years straight. I didn't lose a pound because I made sure I kept my macros the exact same when I switched. I don't have energy problems. You know, I've broken the old world record for heaviest chin-up while I've been vegan for like 7 years at that point, 8 years at that point. Like, in terms of strength, mental acuity, intelligence, longevity, health, energy, it can all be done, you know, on a vegan diet. But I would say
Yeah,
you just have to eat more. And the easiest way to do it is make your shake bigger.
I definitely don't intend on falling off. It would just be nice to feel better with, like, day to day. Because, I don't know. I, I know too much to fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've learned too much about the truth of the matter. Like, I really don't want to go back because I just, Like today, I was driving because my mom needed her work cell phone, and my mom teaches part time at Delaware Technical Community College,
Mhm.
and she needed her cell phone from her other job. And I was driving, and I passed by one of those trucks that's just full of chickens, and I'm like, I know where they're going, and I hate it, but like. I feel a little less shitty when I drive by those trucks because I'm like, at least I'm not contributing to that. Like,
Yeah.
it's very sad. It makes me so sad to see them in there, like, not knowing what's going on, crammed in there like sardines. And they also, like, they look dirty. It's unfortunate because, like, they look like they don't even bother giving them, like, proper, like, just care. Because they don't care, because they're gonna chop them up. It's sad, but I have some solace in the fact that I'm like, I'm not contributing to that mess, but it is very sad to see at the same time. And like, I don't want to go back, but I do need more energy.
I say this to every single person I've ever met that can't gain weight. They always tell me they eat enough, they eat a lot, they're full, and I always tell them there's only one answer. You have to eat more. And I don't know why people fight me on this. Like, it makes no sense, but
It's
the
easier
one,
said than done. That's why people fight you on it. It's so much easier said than done.
well, the one friend who did it went from like 128 to like 170. Looked a lot better, was stronger, had more energy. Like, it's the only answer. There are
I agree. You're right, but I just people fight you on it because it's so much easier said than done. When like you get to a point where you're so full that your stomach hurts, and then sometimes you get sick, and then it totally negates everything that you just did. It's bad.
Yeah, it's hard.
But
You get sick and lose weight. You can't
no, I mean like I'm saying like you've eaten to the point where you can't keep it down. Like I'm not saying like grotesque amounts of eating, but there are times where like I will eat a substantial I'll finish a meal, let's say, and then I'll get sick after because my stomach can't handle it. And it sucks because everything that I just put like and it really negates everything I just tried to do. Not to get graphic on you, sorry, but like that is the truth of it. Unfortunately. That's why I need
Is
to.
it a very normal
I mean,
thing for you to like throw up after eating like a pretty big dinner?
not so much anymore now that. Well, when I was working out a lot, that's why I run so hard and so long because it makes me have a substantial appetite. Where like after I run, I can eat good after that. And there's a reason I used to smoke pot regularly. Because it would make it so that it would negate the nausea and I could eat a lot and not get sick. But going cold turkey on that for like, I don't know, 2 years now, it's just that benefit of that is gone. It's not like when I work out more, it's become less normal. But it used to be like something I would deal with occasionally, more than I guess normal, but honestly why I really enjoyed weed. It would take that nausea away. I just knocked someone from that third team that was out there. Got rid of that turret. You got someone coming up on you in that house. I'm being brave and going down there. See if I can. Oh my gosh, what's... Oh! This bitch was hiding right in the corner. They're going after you now. They were hiding in the corner like a little bitch. They let their teammate die.
I killed
God
one
damn. Yeah. I think you killed both. But like, they let their teammate die. And they just hid. What a bitch. Okay, I have a Bitcoin. I'm gonna like shop around a bit after I heal up. The Rift Launcher was back at Masked Meadows this morning.
Really?
When I hopped on, but I don't know. I think it stays at least in this. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I think it stays in the same place at least for a day. So it could be there.
Well, you said it changed during one of the days. It could rotate every hour, 30 minutes. It could be randomized.
It's definitely random because it was there for a couple of days for sure. Because I was going there like frequently and getting it. And having a grand old time. I was pissing someone off so much this morning because they had that, and I kept following them every time they would rift, and they were getting mad. I knocked one of the people here. Oh. Wait, what? The fuck does this thing even do? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't working for me. Yes! Hahaha! Love it. Ooh. Okay. God damn, I love this. Wolf coin. Man, I felt so badass today. I landed and someone was immediately trying to kill me and I like did like a slide kill. Damn, it felt good. Most accurate I've ever shot in my life, I think.
What do you normally have for like lunch or dinner?
For dinner, there's these like, they're not like TV dinners, but they're like microwavable meals, and they're vegan, and I enjoy those. They're usually about like 300 calories, or I'll have a veggie burger with vegan cheese. And then, for lunch, I often forget. God, I'm kind of outing myself here.
So you don't eat at lunch normally?
Yeah, I'm kind of outing myself here, but yeah, I often forget about it. Because when I like work weird hours, so like I'll go, oh, one thing I've been eating more for lunch is this. I hate saying this word because I always feel like I say it wrong. It's this acai bowl. It's like got a fruit base and then fruit on top and granola. And I tell them no honey because that ain't vegan. I like that for lunch.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
When you eat a veggie burger, it's one veggie burger.
Yeah.
I mean, what you just told me is like there's times where you're only getting like 300 calories for like lunch or dinner. I have a protein bar that's like 270 calories, and that's like a snack an hour after my dinner. Like, I would have
Is
to.
it?
You should eat 2 veggie burgers. Your shake should be doubled. Uh, and that's like on a day if you miss your lunch, is like your shake is like 40% bigger and 2 veggie burgers.
Yeah. I think that wouldn't be too hard to do. Like a double cheeseburger. Fake cheese, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. I've been really enjoying, while on my vacation, fried tofu. I had
Mm.
that for dinner tonight.
What
Again,
what else did you have with it?
water.
I mean, I normally don't recommend people to count their calories because I just want them to know that as long as the number on the scale is like slowly going up or slowly going down, depending on their goals, that they are on track. But I mean, the way that you describe how you eat to me is like it sounds like there's days where you might only eat like 200. That's not enough. Like
Yeah.
in terms of like your body functioning and running. And I think I was mentioning before that if you're underweight, like it has a very negative effect on your immune system and getting sick. So if you're like immunocompromised, it's even more important.
Yeah, very good point there. Oh shit. Yeah, that is a very good point.
He's very weak. He's got no health.
Oh my god. Okay, I shot him. Oh, I got him again.
They put a shield bubble on.
Okay, fuck this. Did they just die?
Yeah, he's very low in health. He's come back.
God damn it. Whoa.
Nice.
Thank you.
I have health. But
Alright,
okay,
I've got this slap cannon.
what I was saying before was I like when people just track their weights with the scale because I think that's sufficient enough that it's not too burdensome for people to, you know, they develop relationships. It's like, oh, you know, just gotta eat a little bit more as long as the number on the scale goes up. In your case, I would almost want you to count just so you see how little you're eating. And it should, to me, like, make clear, like, that this is not enough. Like, it's not healthy. Like, you, and the great thing is, like, again, you don't need to do anything that crazy. If you, instead of 1 serving of the shake, you do 1.5 servings, and instead of maybe, let's say you're doing it with 8 ounces, you do it with, like, 14, that would be a nice step up. And then 2 veggie burgers. I would say 2 veggie burgers, not just like throwing another patty on 1 burger. Like 2 whole veggie burgers. I think that would be a good move.
Yeah, I agree. Counting calories is something that gives me anxiety, but I think that it's something that I probably should start doing. Especially because, like, my doctor pays attention to my weight, and I have to be careful with that.
I started doing it to prove a point that I could eat donuts and doubles at night and still stay very lean and muscular and ripped. And what I ended up finding out is that I would undereat often and not realize it. Like, there were many days where I was supposed to eat 3,000 and I would be at like 2,000, and I would just kind of be perplexed that I was off by that much. And I knew
That's a
that
lot to eat, though. It's hard to get that high.
The next parcel is ready for
but
delivery. See that Daigo receives it.
yeah, I just knew that if it fit your macros was correct, and that if I ate 3K a day, I would maintain my weight and be healthy and everything, and that was the case. And so there was a long stretch, like probably 6 months straight, that I was eating McDoubles or donuts at night, almost every night, and just as lean as ever. In your
That's
case,
crazy.
you should be like looking at this, plugging in numbers, and if you're being honest with yourself and see that you're at 700 calories on the day, you should be saying to yourself, like, this is unacceptable for me to be healthy, and upping it to 1500, 1700, 1900 at least. I don't know, I honestly don't know what, I don't know if I would recommend anyone ever to not consume at least like 1600 calories per day. No matter how small you are, no matter your goal is to lose weight, I think that's like the absolute minimum I would have someone go. Because I think the average person, I think, needs to use like 1300 calories a day for all their bodily functions, for their brain to work, for everything to work right. So
That adds up.
So if you track, I think it would be helpful. And give you the confidence to be able to just be like, okay, I can do more.
I am. Can you? I really glitched out there for a second. Oh my god, I glitched again. Damn it.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry. I like totally glitched out again right when you died. Where's your card? That's all I'm here for. Oh, it's down here. But yeah, that definitely adds up for sure because okay, I'm gonna pick up all this stuff here. I wonder if they're. Oh, perfect. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. They seem to be following me. Ugh. Bastards. Yeah, I remember when I was a swimmer, they would tell me I had to eat like 2,500. Which is interesting.
The thing is, the number for every person will be different because people do have different rates at which they burn calories. Part of it is honestly how hard you work during the day, how much you exercise. So the number, eventually you will figure out what number it is that keeps your weight the same. So you don't gain weight, you don't lose weight. That would be your maintenance. So as long as you're, to me, it's not really a concern. I would just say eat 2,000 a day, and hopefully the number starts going up on the scale. And hopefully you end up at like, a month from now, up like 3 to 4 pounds. That would be the start. Like for someone, I think for someone who's 5'2", a normal BMI at the very bottom of the normal body weight, I think is like around 108, 110 pounds, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Alrighty.
So if you gave yourself, I mean, 3 pounds a month, or 2 pounds a month, that's a very easily doable way to reach your goals. It shouldn't be overwhelming. Like you don't have to stuff your face, nothing crazy. That's the rate at which, you'll get back to working out fully and putting on muscle.
Yeah, I know that, never a fan of stuffing my face, but the liquid calorie thing has helped. Spacing out my meals has helped. That fruit bowl, it's expensive to get, but it has helped too. I noticed because it's a lot of carbs, and I don't think I eat a lot of carbs in general otherwise. So, and like I know that like people think carbs are the enemy, but I think those people are like the Ozempic people, so I don't think that they're exactly accurate with that, because I think you need some. I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty sure you do need some.
Honestly, it's not something you should give any consideration to. You should just be getting enough calories. Fat, carbs, protein, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, yes, you wanna get some of each for sure, but like, if there's any macronutrient that you can overeat, it's definitely carbs.
Yeah. I think people trying to lose weight too fast has become lately. I've noticed. Like you can't help it. I said I feel like people who are trying to lose weight too fast, like take the easy way, will cut the carbs out completely. Is that your turret?
Yeah.
Where are these people? Oh, they're underground.
Got 'em.
Did anybody drop that scorpion stuff? I like that.
I think this guy had it. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. That's what I want. Are you underground right now?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What a bitch. They're coming back because they're skanks and they're gonna take what we just earned. I hate that. Not to... Oh, they are? Not to admonish the name of skanks. That was just the first insult that I came up with.
That's two of these, you can have one of them.
Oh, cool. Thank you. So the last time I saw it, the rift launcher was at that little shop right there.
Really?
That was earlier today. We don't know how consistent that will be. Wow, aren't we fancy? We either have the BMW or the Lamborghini. And a car riding up on us.
I
And
think there might
footsteps.
be a real person.
Alright, the rift launcher is not down here. Where are you at? Oh, you're up there fighting people. Hold on, I'm trying to... I ran out of sprint.
Exotic weapon there. I don't really want it.
I actually enjoyed that one. Quite powerful.
This one Zach would like, since it's like a hunting rifle.
Yeah, he has used it. Wait, where did you go? What the hell? In the world? Oh, what? I'm going crazy. I don't see it anymore. Okay. Oh, there it is. It's not in the case. Alright. Don't worry, I've caught up. My brain took a minute there. Are you getting lit up? Huh? I should get that far ahead, jeez.
I just got sniped in the fucking face.
Oh, man. What? I hit them for so much. How do they have so much health left? That's very frustrating. I lit them up. I mean, you have to believe me, but let's see if Ryan's gonna get on right when it's time for us to get off.
He probably will. What he does.
It's like, learn the schedule, man.
Alright, he says he's getting on, so maybe we should back out. Turn to lobby.
Don't tell me what to do.
2 minutes.
Been a long time since I hit you with one of those. Hello?
What?
Have you heard of that show, Shameless?
Yeah, I know what it is. I've never really watched it. I've seen clips, but that's about it.
I started watching it and I was laughing my ass off because there's this couple and they were fostering a child and she ended up running away. So they went to the shelter, the animal shelter, to like fill that void. And the husband is like, you know what? Let's take that home. And it's clear that he's fucking with his wife about like, I'm picking that. Like, that's gonna be the thing. And you're like, what did he pick? Like some like mangy dog or like some insane looking cat? They got a bunny. And then like the next scene of them is just them washing it in the cage. Like it just fucking sits there. I loved it. It was so funny. That show's crazy because it takes place in Chicago, but like Southside Chicago.
Do you want to
And
switch
it would.
to the OG map real quick? But I'm listening.
Oh, yeah, we should do that. It's the South Side of Chicago. It reminds me of like when I would take my walks in when I worked in Lansing, Michigan, and like I would stray too far from the buildings and get to where it gets a little crazy and it's like a little wild. I would have to be like, okay, I walked too far. I need to go back to where it's more gentrified. Not to sound elitist, but I just didn't like when drunk homeless people would accost me in the street.
Ah, that's where it gets its charm.
It was a little scary.
That's where you find the best like Chinese food.
It really, you are correct in that. When I went to Philadelphia for the first time, we were looking for somewhere to eat, and we found this literal hole in the wall
Ryan,
place.
you need to bring me up.
They didn't even take like debit cards. They were like cash
Yep.
only. And that shit was the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was
Mhm.
so good.
Yeah, Philly's got a lot of great food. Actually, it's kind of surprising.
When I go to that concert, I'm tempted to go early because I'm getting a hotel, so I'll have a place to go after. But like, I want to. Although I am a little trepidatious about wandering Philly by myself. That might
Where
not be.
where are you staying?
I don't know yet. With it's the Wells Fargo Center where the concert is, and I want to get somewhere. It would be really nice if I could get somewhere so close I could walk to the
You could
concert.
the whatchamacallit, the live casino is pretty close by, walking distance.
That would be good. Walking distance would be nice because then I would not have to worry about parking. So I'm already paying for a space at the hotel or the casino if I stay there.
Yeah, that's probably the closest one. Otherwise, you'd have to find like an Airbnb or something.
I thought about getting an Airbnb because those are always nice. Well, I mean, the ones I've stayed in have been nice.
Yeah, I've
One
never had
time-
like a problem.
One time I stayed in it was a dog sled hub. So like it was up in the UP in Michigan, and there was literally like racks where people could like hook their dogs up to, and it was for people. It was where people would stay if they were dog sledding up north, and they
That's
had like
crazy.
it was so cool because the place where we slept, it was like an octagon shaped hut, and they had like bunk beds, and there was a yurt where you could like go in, and it was like a sauna basically. And so we went up there to watch the leaves turn because it was fall and it was really pretty. We might have had some psychedelics with us as well.
Oh yeah.
And there was a really dope outdoor kitchen. And so I woke up the next morning and my friends were like making these burritos that were absolutely insane. And after tripping
And
all
outdoor
day and
kitchen
not
is
eating,
wild.
yeah, it was really cool. And after tripping all day, you don't eat. So,
Oh, yep.
yeah, we did not eat that much that day, and then we went in the sauna and got that dry heat sweat going. And then after like I woke up the next morning, someone handed me a joint, and then they handed me a plate with a massive egg burrito on it. And I was like, where am I? I'm in heaven.
Oh yeah, that's how I would prefer to wake up pretty much every day.
It was so nice. And it was like really high, like the place was just so gorgeous. Like not only with the leaves turning and everything, but like the way that the bunk beds were set up, like it was such a pretty little area. And we had it all to ourselves. It was one of the best times I've had.
That sounds sick.
And it was fall, so you didn't have that gross winter yet that Michigan has.
Is there
The
just
mo-
nobody here?
Nope.
Okay.
The most interesting part of the trip was tripping and being around everyone who was going to see the leaves turn. I had to be I just had to tell myself, don't say anything and stick to your I like clung to my friend really hard. I was like, just be my safe space here, okay? Like, I'm not like a clingy like physical person, but like I was like holding his arm like, hey, just
Yeah,
remember
sometimes you
that I
just-
need you to
Sometimes you need somebody to be there, you know?
Yeah, I was like, is it okay if I'm like touching you right now? Because I need to hold on to you. Yeah, even when you're not on psychedelic drugs, the leaves changing in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan is something else. It's so pretty.
Shit here. Nobody here.
Head towards the rift.
Yeah. Kind of maybe greasy. I don't know, like where people would have.
We could check there before tilted.
Oh,
It'd
I
definitely be
forgot.
tilted.
Ryan's here, so you're gonna be doing tilted. Oh boy.
We both like tilted.
Yep. And you guys can draw straws for who's gonna pick me up off the ground.
Tilted should be a place where you don't necessarily. There's someone shooting behind us.
Well,
They're chasing.
fastest way to hit is to hit this rift. I'm gonna fly back over.
Yeah, I'm just running. There's 2 teams fighting, actually.
Is that the Pleasant?
Yeah.
Yep, one's on the soccer field. Like 3 near the gazebo. One at the house here. And between all of them.
I just cracked the blue one.
They're all field.
How do you know? Is anything real?
Just the way they're moving. I think one went over here.
Ooh.
There should be 1 or 2 left.
There is. You didn't get the. He's going in the middle house. This blue one.
Yeah.
Blue shirt. Guy. See up top. That should be everybody, right? Or at least one of
It
them.
might be, yeah.
See, I took the blue pill, so nothing's real to me.
So this is the last
Oh.
one.
Yoink.
Tell me somebody got that reference. I know Matt doesn't watch movies, but Ryan, did you?
I saw the Matrix like
The
2
Matrix?
Oh,
years ago for the first time.
Look at you! I'm so proud.
Wait, the original?
Yep, I haven't seen
Yes.
the others.
I haven't either, honestly. I liked the first one so much. I was afraid to mess it up with the sequel. It's funny, I didn't watch the first one until like 2019, so I was late to the game with that too.
It was surprisingly modern.
Good,
How old it was.
especially from when it's made. It's very good. At the time, it was like crazy good.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
special effects.
But yeah, I was a fan of it. Harrison
Hey.
needs this more than I do.
I do, thank you.
There it is.
Also, I love Keanu Reeves because he's such an interesting actor. Like, he can be so over the top, but he sells it still. So it's just interesting to watch.
Yeah.
He is like now he's just like action guy, but when he was younger, like he had a lot of good movies.
I think I have not seen a movie of his that I didn't like. He's also like not a real person. Like I just the other day saw this thing where someone asked him like, "What's something very interesting about you that no one knows?" And he had
Super low key.
Oh, he really is. He had just moved to LA and he saw people playing like field hockey in a parking lot and asked to join them. And then he said
Crazy,
that it became like a thing for 10 years that they all just would meet in this parking lot and play field hockey together. Like he has the weirdest stories.
Yeah, he is like famous for just like going out and about, like no security, no bodyguard, no nothing, and no
Sitting
one
down
like
next to homeless people.
no one thinks he's like no one thinks he's any like movie star. He's just like a normal ass dude.
I know, he's like the realest famous person ever. Like he's just so chill. I feel like Matt, I feel like if Vessel ever like went out and people could recognize him, that's how he would be. Just like totally chill. Like, hey, let me just like be a normal person even though I have millions of dollars and I'm famous.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that for sure.
Let me start a random field hockey game with people that last 10 years. Like,
Is there people down there?
Yeah, right marked. There's at least there's a few. There's a whole thing.
People on the other side of your building. Yeah.
not to get dour, but he also has like the saddest
They're coming up,
life
Matt.
ever.
I'm shooting a rocket. Didn't get a hit. They were just stacking you on the stairs. I'm not. I can't get up.
I have all of
Hit him for a bunch.
The floor fell out between you and them.
Hit him for a bunch again.
them. Where the fuck did that guy have from?
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I went to join Matt on the roof and then the floor just like collapsed. So,
That could have been my fault. I was just shooting a rocket at him.
well then you're fired. I'm kidding.
I think I want to hold this gold pistol. Give shotgun.
Hey,
There's,
this
Oh, actually, I'm okay.
I have a ton of ammo of everything.
I'll take-
Another
I'll
guy.
take shotgun then.
Here, just dropped it.
that crazy slide kill I got was with a suppressed pistol too. That was funny. Damn.
That guy didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, woof.
Wow.
On the hill.
Matt's just stealing every one of these kills from me.
I don't know if
Yep,
it's
every
stealing.
single one of them.
I'm
This
watching
is every one of 'em.
I'm watching him. It doesn't look like there's theft going on here. Looks like
Does it look like he's doing 250 damage to every one of these guys?
Looks like he's doing a lot of damage. I'll say
Because
that.
I will save this and play it back, and I guarantee that I did damage to all of those guys over 100.
The Fortnite gods deem me worthy of the kill.
No, you just didn't shoot until you saw that I was a clip into a guy.
Well, I saw him blast that one person right in the face numerous times, so that kill was definitely earned.
The first two, I pumped them, and then Matt pumped him to finish them. Is that you? I don't know.
You're like John Stockton. You're getting all the assists.
I don't get that reference.
Famous
Basketball player.
NBA. Assists are like a big stat in the NBA. You attribute them to someone who's like creates open shots or opportunities for other players to score.
Yeah, like if I pass to you and you score, I get an
Oh,
assist.
okay, yeah. I do remember that, like, when I would play, because I used to have to go to a daycare at my school, and we were a big sports school, and people would be like, good job on those assists. And I'm like, I didn't
Yep.
score any points. And they'd be like, but you got a lot of assists.
Pass it around, other people score. I was a big assist person myself.
Yeah, I was always very short, so I wasn't hitting the baskets too hard. But,
Yeah, ditto.
Good at passing.
Oh my god, I just got pumped for fucking 200 in the fucking Holy shit.
Typical. See, this is what happens when I'm not there to weaken for you.
Oh shit.
I had
Damn.
There's 3 there.
No shit, we're playing squads. There's probably 4 there.
So my goal
Are they
is
inside?
to
Yeah,
get
you
the
might probably
card.
get the damage on that.
How about you provide cover and I get the card and get out? Although they are all up in there.
I died to some fucking idiots.
Alright, I'm
Yes.
going in for the card. Do suppressing fire.
I just still got that build mentality after all these years where I could just easily take on 4 at once because I could just build my way out of any situation. Now, it doesn't work as well on no build. You can't just
Oh my
survive
god!
like that.
Did you get his card?
I did, but then someone shot me. I'm taking this rift over to the reboot van. Oh wait, no, I don't need to. I'm so close. I grabbed your
Yeah, just
chug
be careful,
jug.
because I don't know where that guy is. But let's double.
I'm gonna fly
I
back to my stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Ah! No! Damn it! Up here! This bitch.
Ryan just did a bunch of damage.
Good.
I'll tell you if they're,
I grabbed.
they're peeking, they're peeking.
Well, it was resin her, not the van.
Ah! Damn it! I grabbed your pistol and your chug jug, and it's by the reboot van now because I'm dead.
Oh, nice. Oh, did he die right away?
Yeah, that was the last guy from the team. I killed the other one.
Did you
Oh,
watch
there's a
the
chug
draft?
here. Yeah, bro, we took my fucking namesake in round 1.
That is
A lot of
correct.
people from Michigan getting picked.
Got changed the name
Michigan,
to
a
Jihad
good
Campbell
program.
Soup.
Oh my
Me
god.
and my buddies were talking about it, and we were like, that kid was born in 04. Like, what a wild move to name your kid Jihad in 2004.
That was his name?
Like, yeah. And
I
he
thought
wore number.
Matt was making that up.
No.
What?
He also wore number 11, and my buddy was like, said he wears the sticks. And I was like, oh, his name's Jihad. Does that mean he wears the towers? Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I know. I'm okay.
I just got gunned down.
I
Damn.
started following him on Instagram, and in his caption is like, I don't know how to, whatever, like Middle East language. He might be like
Arabic?
actual- Yeah.
Oh, this guy's coming up above me. Fuck.
He
My
might be
dad
a
was
Muslim
bit.
or something. I don't know. My parents are both black.
Matt, they're on us there.
Yeah.
I just. I
Oh,
feel
they're
like
coming right at you. And I just flew away.
Well, if I'm gonna survive,
I dropped my fucking. They might not know you're there if you're hiding. I think they're flying around. Are you right next to the rift guy?
I'm right next to a launch pad.
No, that's my launch pad, but I'm at Gabby's. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
cornered.
yeah, that's me. I was very close to it, but I got gunned down. I feel like even if you are, like, Muslim, naming your kid Jihad is very...
That's the tough look.
It's a tough look. Thank you. That's like someone being Japanese and be like, I'm gonna name my kid Kamikaze. Like, why?
Yeah,
why?
it's a
Like,
tough look.
I don't know.
Like I said, in 04 too. It's just
That is nuts. That is a decision that they made. And, yeah. My dad was bitching about the draft today, actually. It was funny. Because he was complaining about how the Eagles swooped up all these good choices, and then the Commanders got a left tackle that they definitely didn't need. I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Sounds like someone knows
They're
what
flying
they're doing,
in.
and then...
The thing about the Eagles and the draft is you just gotta accept at this point, if you're a fan of another team, it's gonna go great for the Eagles no matter what.
That was what I didn't want to tell him. I was gonna be like, they know what they're doing. Like, they have it down pat. So,
I got three
yeah, it's the same team that killed me. Not earlier.
I'm gonna ask Brock. Why did Jihad Campbell get the first name Jihad? Does it have any other type of meaning? And
think
it's
that
not
guy's.
anything necessarily to do with 9/11.
Does he
Well,
see me?
striving for a noble cause, but like at 2004, like the cause can be argued to not be so great.
Is this stupid to get your card?
Let's see. 2 per second? Nah, you could. I mean, it's probably gonna
Okay.
be nearly impossible to revive me. There's a launch. Quick launch by that. Start out. There you
Yeah,
go,
fuck.
gone. Oh boy. It's gonna switch to 5 per second.
I have 2 campfires. I need to get to this rift though, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. This is like worst case scenario. I think you're gonna die midair.
Do you think I should put the 2 down?
Yeah. Oh wait, this is only doing 4 per second, right? Oh wait, you can stroke it. Keep stroking them. Keep
That's
going.
what she
Stoking
said.
it. Stoking it.
That's what I meant.
God.
I actually make myself stroke.
Is there a thing in
Just keep going until you're full or until they run out. You're gonna lose a bunch, but
I know,
you'll
but
survive.
is there a thing that's in?
Greasy. Greasy. You can make it greasy.
Keep stroking to completion.
Oh, actually, you know what?
I don't have any more.
The other one's better off. And both of them are fucked. You're gonna have to win it without me. Cause it's gonna start moving. You're not gonna be able to get it off. Just kill the fuck out of this guy.
Get it off? You're asking for it now.
The fuck is a bot doing this late in the game?
You know I'm too immature to say stuff like that. Don't you? You knew.
You might be able to actually revive me. You got 2 medkits. I think this will work. Put that
I don't
shit
think
on
so,
right
but
away.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, just put on one right away. And the storm's moving slow enough to be able to run out.
Yeah, look at that. He did it.
Wow.
Wait. Oh my god, me too.
If I get
I didn't
shot here,
realize
I'm
you had
fucked.
my card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. I have a pistol.
It's us for
Get to the
3.
rift. Get to the
Two
rift
right
here.
here, one in a, there's no weapons, anything available on the rest of the map, so I'm just running around with a pistol.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy.
Actually, you know what? Might find something here. Nope, fucking nothing here. Fuck.
Yep, there I go.
I knocked one here, Matt. Knocked one here.
I'm
I
coming.
didn't even land.
This one's just shooting an LMG from like a range that clearly won't ever fucking hit. Are they both pushing? Tagging the one from behind. Tag the one from behind for like 65.
Yo, what's up with you, dude?
I only have a pistol.
How are there 6 people left now?
No.
Oh, cause us.
I'm dropping all my shit, Matt.
Do it.
I dropped all my stuff.
Oh my god.
Yes! By a cunt's hair.
Yay!
I probably had like 8 health. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was one where everything had to go our way and it did.
That's a good one to end it on for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. You know when we get off every night.
It's whatever. I guess I'll just play my one game, carry, win, then get
Yeah.
off.
You gonna
Fine.
cry?
Maybe. All my friends are leaving me.
Peace.
Alright. Good
Good
game.
night.
Later.